Good morning, America, and welcome to Maya's Java Chat. Please click like, subscribe, and leave your comments if you want to. I don't give a rat's ass if you do or you don't. Anyway, um, I'm here. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee because I have a sore throat. It's getting a little bit better, I hope. But anyway, it is. Mm, mm. Oh, that's good coffee. Well, in my last video that I just did, um, I mentioned that I was going to talk to you about how you can own a home and land for $25,000. Yes, it is possible. So I'm telling you, America, you better wake up because if you are struggling, you better pull your resources together and you better learn to live a better life. Because right now, I know you're struggling paying $2,000, $3,000 a month to live in an apartment. Well, you can throw that shit out the door. You can have your own home for 25,000 or less. Yes, I lived in California. I was a renter. And I'll tell you this, I'm smart. I'm not boasting, but I'm smart. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I did the unthinkable. I did the unimaginable. And I know math, basic math. I know a little bit more than basics. But I'll tell you, in 2008, my life changed. The economy changed. And it was a wake up call. Sat down. I thought, I processed, I did things differently. I noticed price. My rent went up. Other things were going up. A whole chicken at Vaughn's supermarket that used to be $3 and something, a whole chicken. In 2 months went over $10 in California. So I did my math. I looked at what I had in my savings and I looked at the rent price going up. I looked at my utilities that went up. My utilities that used to be about $60 to $70 a month had escalated to almost 200. And it was a thing of bleeding the American people of the resources. So I calculated my assets. And I thought, well, I will do the unimaginable. And I purchased a fixer-upper home. Now, I'm not suggesting you do that because it did take me time to fix it up. That's why it's called a fixer-upper. I had to get a roof. I struggled with my windows for a long time because the house was built in 1918 or no, 1910. And but I did it. I got it for under $20,000 and I made it work. I sold things, I had yard sales, I did all sorts of things to make it work, and it worked. And yes, I did not have the Sunshine State any longer, but I had a roof over my head, and I still had a little money saved. Now, the other thing is, with my yard sales and things, I started doing other things to the house. And it's a beautiful little house with a backyard, front yard. I have two beautiful Georgia peach trees growing in the backyard. And I have other plants in the front of the house, beautiful florals. And I'm letting you know how you can own a home and land, 1 acre of land for under 25,000. Yes, you could buy an acre of land across the country, but always do your research, America, okay? Before you buy. Now, you can buy an acre of land for under $5,000 in a lot of places. And if I were you, I would move in the country. So once you buy an acre of land, you can grow fruit trees. You can have a decent sized food garden. You can put a couple of sheds on there. And literally, you could get a large size shed and convert it into a home. I've seen sheds that are bigger than a house for $10,000. And all you have to do is get some insulation and put in there and put some drywall up. You got to do the work and start building your own home. And it doesn't even have to look like a shed. You could put flowers, bushes all around it on the outside. Build a front porch. Set it above ground so it doesn't flood. So you can run pipes underneath it. Invest in solar panels and generators so you will be able to run utilities. Most of these sheds come with metal roofing, so you're already covered with that. They last a time. And you can actually save more money by growing a food garden of a lot of different vegetables. There's so many things you can do to survive in America. America. And I'm telling you, you need to pull your resources. You can also find yourself a used trailer home that someone is selling because they no longer want to live in it. I've seen them sell between $3,000 and $7,000. And you can have it moved, which is going to cost a few more thousand to your location. So there are ways that you can actually own land and own your own home. It may not be a $500,000 home or $1 million home, but it's your home. So you enjoy it. You can make it happen. If you're paying $3,000 a month in rent and utilities, you're paying over $30,000, $36,000 a year. It just takes a little bit of planning. It takes a little bit of saving, and this is the time to do so. I grew up in a large family. If you saw the show called Shameless on, oh, I forget what channel it's on Netflix, that's how chaotic our house was when I was growing up as a kid. Everybody running around, everybody. This and that and this happening all the time. And we planted plants and stuff and food around the house and we ate it. That's how you survive in big families and small ones too. So I'm telling you, America, you can own land and you can own property. You just have to put your mind to it and make it happen, and you can do it. God bless all of you. Bye bye.